Ho ho ha. Sometimes life throws us in the middle of chaos, like a twisted game of chess or a battlefield where every move counts. And when you make that move, the one nobody saw coming, you're not just reacting. Nah, you're fighting a strategic war. You might not even realize it, but bro, that way you moved, that was pure strategic warfare. Yeah, I'm talking about the kind of smart, calculated, silent power moves that make you unstoppable, without even breaking a sweat. You see, strategic warfare is not just for generals or soldiers. It's the battlefield inside your mind, the invisible war you fight every day. It's about understanding the game before anyone else does. Imagine standing in a dark room, feeling your way through obstacles while others are blindly charging ahead, crashing and falling. You're planning your path, moving piece by piece like a shadow, silent, deliberate, deadly in your focus. Strategic warfare means you don't just react to problems, you anticipate them. You don't just fight battles, you choose which battles are worth fighting. This kind of mindset takes patience, brains, and guts. It's the art of moving not with brute force, but with precision and thought. When you act without strategy, you burn your energy and lose your power. But when your moves are strategic, you become the master of your fate, turning chaos into opportunity. It's not about being loud or flashy. It's about being sharp and smart. Remember, the greatest warriors don't shout the loudest. They strike the hardest when no one is watching. Ooh, listen up. There's a magic weapon in strategic warfare that people often ignore. Silence. Silence is not weakness. It's your secret weapon. The way you hold back your words, your emotions, your reactions. It's all a part of your strategy. Have you ever noticed how the quietest person in the room can hold the most power? Why? Because silence makes others unsure. It makes them wonder what you're thinking, what you're planning. That uncertainty, it's like poison to your opponents. When you don't reveal your hand, you stay unpredictable. People try to read you, but they hit a wall. And in that space of mystery, you gain control. Silence sharpens your mind. It gives you clarity. Instead of wasting energy talking, you focus on moving, on planning, on growing. So, next time you want to scream or argue, try this instead. Shut your mouth and watch the game change. This one's huge. The way you handle your emotions in tough moments is the difference between losing your game or crushing it. Emotional control is the backbone of strategic warfare. When the world is burning around you and everyone's losing their minds, the person who stays calm is the one who wins. Imagine you're in a fight, not a physical one, but a battle of wills. The other side tries to bait you, to provoke a reaction. Your anger, your fear, your frustration. They want to see it, because the moment you lose your cool, you lose your power. But when you take a deep breath and choose silence, patience, or even a sly smile, you become untouchable. You're no longer a puppet on someone else's strings. You become the puppeteer. Emotions are wild, unpredictable storms, but with training you become the eye of the hurricane, peaceful, focused, and deadly. Bro, patience is not just waiting. It's a skill, a weapon, a mindset. It's the ability to hold your fire until the perfect moment. The world rewards the impatient with mistakes and regret, but the patient, they take their time, study the battlefield, and strike when the conditions are perfect. Sometimes, you'll feel like rushing, like everyone else is moving ahead while you're standing still. But that stillness, That's your power growing under the surface. Imagine a tiger stalking its prey. Slow, steady, calculating. It waits until the exact moment to leap, and that leap, deadly. Your patience in life is your strength. It builds your discipline and sharpens your focus. It teaches you when to act and when to hold back. This balance is what separates winners from the rest. Hey, this one sounds tricky, but it's one of the oldest and most powerful tricks in strategic warfare: deception, winning without fighting. Now that's true skill. You don't always have to battle head-on. Sometimes you win by making others believe what you want them to believe. You create illusions, distractions, and traps. You play the game in shadows where no one sees you coming. This is not about lying or cheating. It's about smart tactics, hiding your real plans, masking your intentions, and making your opponent dance to your tune. Think of it as a game of poker. You keep a poker face no matter the cards you hold. When others reveal their hand too soon, they lose. Mastering deception means mastering yourself first. When you understand your strengths and weaknesses, you can use your mind as a weapon sharper than any sword. Oh ho, if there's one thing the Joker knows, it's how to change the game on a dime. Adaptability is the ultimate weapon in your strategic arsenal. No plan survives the first contact with reality, so you must be ready to bend, twist, and flow like water. When the battlefield shifts, when the rules change, the quick and flexible win. Stubbornness or rigidity, that's a death sentence. Imagine you're a master of disguise. You don't stick to one face or one role. You read the room, sense the vibe, and adjust your moves. Sometimes you play the calm observer, other times the bold attacker. Being adaptable means you are always one step ahead because you refuse to be boxed in. You use change as your advantage, turning surprises into opportunities. Remember, the strongest trees are the ones that sway with the wind, not the ones that break. Bro, even the greatest warriors didn't fight alone. You need an army, your allies, your supporters, your team. Strategic warfare isn't just about individual skill. It's about building power through connections. Choose your allies wisely, not just anyone. People who share your vision, who respect your moves, who bring something valuable to your fight. But beware, the wrong people will drain your energy and confuse your path. Your army must be loyal and strong, because in battle, your strength multiplies when you're united. And sometimes your army is invisible. Your ideas, your mindset, your habits. Those internal allies can be more powerful than any external help. Build your army and watch your power grow beyond what you imagined. Defeat? Yeah, it hurts, but it's also a master teacher. In strategic warfare, losses are not failures. They are lessons. When you lose, don't just get mad or quit. Study the battle. What went wrong? Where did your strategy fail? What did the enemy do that caught you off guard? Learning from defeat makes you stronger. It builds resilience and wisdom. Every scar you carry is proof that you fought hard, survived, and grew. Bro, the smartest warriors cherished their defeats because they know those moments forge their future victories. Ooh, yes, timing. The difference between winning and losing often comes down to timing. Knowing when to act is just as important as how to act. You might have the best plan, the sharpest mind, and the strongest allies, but if you strike too early or too late, the whole thing falls apart. Timing is like a rhythm you must feel in your bones. Sometimes you must wait for the perfect wave. Other times you must jump at the first sign. This sense of timing grows with experience, patience, and careful observation. The moment you move like a lightning strike, fast, precise, and unstoppable, that's when you win the war. Bro, here's a secret weapon. See your victory before it happens. Visualization is not just wishful thinking. It's a powerful tool of strategic warfare. When you clearly picture yourself winning, your mind prepares your body and spirit to make it real. It creates confidence and sharpens focus. Every great leader, athlete, or warrior sees the end goal before they take the first step. They feel the taste of success, the thrill of triumph. Your mind is the battlefield's strongest weapon. Use it to paint your future, and then move toward it with unstoppable energy. If you want to be a master of strategic warfare, you must first master yourself. Self-discipline is the foundation. Without it, all plans crumble. It's waking up when your body wants to sleep, working when others rest, pushing forward when doubt screams in your head. Discipline builds consistency, focus, and strength. It turns small daily efforts into powerful victories over time. When you control your habits, emotions, and actions, you control your destiny. No one else can fight your battles for you. Only your discipline keeps you on the path when the war gets tough. Oh, focus, focus, focus! The way you keep your eyes on the prize amid distractions and chaos is what makes you dangerous. Life throws distractions like missiles. Noise, failures, doubts, people pulling you off your path. But when your focus is laser sharp, nothing can break your will. Imagine a sniper. The sniper doesn't get distracted by the crowd or the noise. They see the target and patiently wait for the perfect shot. Keep your eyes locked on your goals, and every move you make will bring you closer to victory. Confidence is your invisible armor in strategic warfare. When you walk into a room with unshakable belief in yourself, you shift the energy around you. People notice. Opponents hesitate. Your moves carry weight because you own your power. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It means trusting your skills, your mind, and your plan. Build confidence by preparing, practicing, and owning your story. The more you believe in yourself, the more your strategy works like magic. A classic. In the game of strategic warfare, never reveal everything. Keep some cards hidden, some secrets close to your chest. Why? Because when people know all your moves, they can block you. When you reveal less, you create mystery and unpredictability. It keeps your opponents guessing, second-guessing, and off balance. Sometimes, your silence and mystery speak louder than words or actions. Bro, winning a war is tough. And it's easy to lose sight of progress. That's why celebrating small wins is important. Every tiny victory fuels your motivation, sharpens your confidence, and builds momentum. It's like lighting small fires that eventually burn bright enough to light up your entire path. Don't wait for the big win to celebrate. Honor every step forward. So, bro, the way you moved, that was more than just action. That was strategic warfare. You're not just surviving the chaos. You're mastering it with brains, patience, and power. Remember, every move counts. Every silent moment is your weapon, and every setback, just another lesson on the road to victory.